Hello, fellow Sudokans, and welcome to Zen and the Art of the Guardian Sudoku puzzle for Monday, the 20th of September, 2021. You might be a new Sudokan, so welcome, because Monday is always beginner's day, easy day, people who are not very experienced, and I go through it as slowly as I can. Well, I don't know about slowly, but as clearly as I can anyway. Sometimes might be a bit faster than you can handle, but don't worry, if you've never played Sudoku before, I'm sure that today will be the day when you understand how to play it properly. Before I get on, I should just mention that I should just say congratulations to Copenhagen on being voted the safest city for 2021. Congratulations to them. This seems like a very unscientific type of thing. I'm not sure how you measure it exactly, but quite a lot of it probably has to do with how people feel. And it is a really important thing for people to feel safe in their environment. It's rather underrated, but people live in extreme environments, very dangerous places, either through war or crime, or possibly at the moment because of the COVID-19 situation. Their quality of life suffers tremendously, and conversely, people that live in areas where they feel safe I usually do very much better psychologically and in general all round really. If you feel good, if your brain is working well, then generally you can function well as a human being anyway. um, Although part of this is, of course, is your perception of what makes things dangerous, and that can vary. I live in Bangkok, and I always feel very safe here in Bangkok. I never feel in danger. Um, and Yet, if I go back to London occasionally, which I don't do very often, but last time I was back there, it felt a very dangerous place. But that's where I was, was what I know, where I grew up and knew best. So there you go. But if I was living there, it might not feel so bad, I suppose. Right, let's get on with today's Sudoku. How do we play this game of Sudoku? Well, you can see squares, lots of them, and numbers, in this case lots of them as well, and you can see numbers between 1 and 9, and you will count you'll find out if you count these squares there are 9 squares in each of these rows and each of these columns. And if you look at these black boxes, you count, there's a 3 by 3 square, you'll find there are 9 squares there. So what we do is we are fitting numbers 1 to 9 in each row, column and block. Now each number can appear once only in its row, column or block, and that's it. That's all you need to understand about playing the game. So let's get to it, shall we? And let's explain how to go about finding the numbers. If we start with this, okay, we're going to look at this block here and we're going to say, is there a 1 in this block? And the answer is no, there's only a 6 or a 9, that's it. So let's look at the numbers that intersect. Now at the top here we have a 1 in this row, and this means that 1 cannot reappear in this row, so there can't be any 1 along the top row here like this. So neither of these squares could possibly be a 1. Let's get my English sorted out. They're out. There's a 1 in this column here, so 1 can't be in any of the other squares in this column. So these 3 squares are eliminated. So those 2 are out, these 3 are out. And then we have a 1 blocking along this row here. I say blocking because that's effectively what it does. It blocks a 1 from appearing again. So think about this. There's a 1 across the top, 1 across here, and 1 up here. So this is the only square that is not affected by intersecting 1s. So we know that that has to be a 1. I hope you understood that. I'll just say it again. This 1 now blocks down this column. 1 cannot reappear down here. This 1 blocks down here. So in this particular block down here, or box or block or segment, whatever you want to call it, these 2 squares cannot be 1 because of this, and these 2 squares cannot be 1 because of this. There is only one other empty square, so we know for sure that that is a 1. And that's how we play the game. Hope you understood it. And we can just go around in this kind of basic level. We can just go around doing similar things all the way around the board until we get to a conclusion. This 7 stops 7 there. 7 blocks across here like this, so blocked, and then 7 blocking down here like this, so blocked, and blocked. One square that's not blocked, like my sink, is there. 3 blocking down this column here, so these 2 squares are out. 3 blocking across this row here, so that square is out there, so blocked and blocked. You can see already 3 has got to appear in that square there. Now this 3 that we just filled in, we'll say that blocks across this row. Actually, we won't bother about that, so it's not going to find us anything. We won't say that at all. What we'll say instead is 9 blocks down here, 9 blocks up here, so blocking down this column, blocking up this column, 1 square left. 9 has got to go there. We'll take this 9 blocking across this row, this 9 that we just filled in blocking across here, so blocked and blocked. 1 square left where we can fill in a 9. 3 blocking this square, 3 blocking this square. That gives us a 3 to fill in there. Now here's something mildly different, almost the same but slightly different. Now we do not have 4 in this row. We have 7 numbers already. 1, 2, 3. We don't have 4. 5. We don't have 6. 7, 8, 9. So the 2 missing numbers, because we need every number between 1 and 9, are 4 and 6. And this 4 stops this square from being a 4, so we know that 4 has to appear there. And the last number that we need is 6 to finish that row. Okay, 6 blocks down this column here, 6 blocks across there, so blocked and blocked. You can see the only square where we could place a 6 is there. 6 across this row, 6 across this row, that's the only empty square left, so a 6 has got to go there. This 6, we'll take it and use it. We've filled it in now, so it blocks up here. This 6 blocks up here, and this 6 blocks across there, so we can fill in a 6 in that square there. We're making very rapid progress here. I hope you're playing along and doing well also. Look at this block here. 2 missing numbers are 4 and 5. 1, 2, 3. Is there a 4? No. Is there a 5? No. 6, 7, 8, 9. So 4 and 5 are the 2 missing numbers. Now if you look around, what's surrounding, intersecting, intervening, nothing up here, nothing up there, but here's a 5. What does it tell us? 5 can't be in this square. 5's got to be there. 4 is our last number, so that's got to be there. Nine blocks up this column here, and 9 blocks this column here, so 9's got to be in that square there. Now 9 across the top row, 9 across this row, there's 1 empty square there, so 9 goes there. This 9 blocks down here, down the middle, this 9 blocks down here, and this 9 blocks across here, like that, so blocked, blocked, blocked. 1 empty square left, 9 must go there. This row here, we don't yet have a 2 and we don't yet have a 4. We've got 1, there's no 2, 3, there's no 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now this 2 says you can't be a 2, so 2 is going to have to appear there, and 4, the other missing number, has got to appear in that square. This 8 blocks down here, and this 8 blocks down here, so there's 1 empty square where 8 can go. And now we've got that 8, we can say this block is lacking an 8, but this can't possibly be an 8 because we've got 1 here. So 8's got to go there, and there's only 1 number left. 1, 2, 3, 4, we see it's a 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. If you want to continue and check that you haven't made any mistakes, that's a good idea when you're a beginner, and even when you're not a beginner. 1 block's down here, so this can't be a 1, so 1 is in here, and the last number that we need to complete this block is a 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. Now you can see, look, there's a 1 number missing from this row, and that means we can find out what it is for sure. So let's see, 1 we have. Do we have a 2? No, we don't. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 we have, so that's got to be a 2 in that square there. Now here we have a 1 intersecting all the way down here and stopping this from being a 1. So the 1 is going to appear here, and the last number that we need for this block is a 4. There's one empty square in this column. 1, 2, 3. We're missing a 4. This must be a 4. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, sure it is. So we know that that's a 4 there. We have this 3 blocking up here and 3 blocking up here, so the only empty square remaining is there. That's the 3's got to go there. Oh, there's 1 empty square in this column now. 1, there's no 2 anywhere. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, so it's 2. Okay, we're making very rapid progress here, I think. I'm sure you'll think it's going swimmingly, isn't it? And I wish I could go swimming as opposed to swimmingly. Where should we look now? Okay, so we've got 2 numbers missing here. Shall we see what they are? Now this is part of the game, is counting through and seeing what numbers are missing, and sometimes it's helpful and sometimes it isn't. I don't know yet. Let's find out. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's no 5. 6. There's no 7. So 5 and 7 have to be the missing numbers here. 8, 9 we've got. 5 and 6, 8, 9. So 5 and 7 are in these 2 squares. Now in fact you can see 5 blocks that from being a 5 and 7 blocks that from being a 7. So it's very clear that the 7 goes there and the 5 goes there. Five blocks across here, 5 blocks up there, so 5's got to be in that square there. Now we're only 1 number missing from this column, so we should find it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Any 6s? There. Nearly missed it. Any 7s? No. 8, 9. Yes, so 7 is the missing number. There we go. Almost made a mistake there for a second. Nearly couldn't see the 6. But you will make mistakes when playing Sudoku. Now don't worry about making mistakes, especially when you begin. I guarantee you won't do it perfectly unless you're a genius or something. It's really, you will make mistakes when you're playing, and even when you get up to the hard levels and become an expert player, there are times when you just simply make a simple mistake, and very often for an unknown reason, just a momentary lapse in concentration or something like that. 3 blocking across here, so that's the only square a 3 can go. 4 is the last number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 to get there. What's left? Okay, so we have a 1 blocking across here and 1 blocking down there, so that's the square for a 1. Six blocks this square, 6 blocks across here. We don't yet have a 6 in this block, so block there, blocking there, 6 has got to appear there. Okay, this column does not yet have an 8. There's no 8 in this column. We have 1, we don't have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, no 8, 9. So 2 and 8 are the missing numbers. So because we have 2 empty squares, we know that these 2 squares must contain 2 and 8. But 8 is blocked from this square here, so we know that 8 goes here, like so. And we also know that 2 goes there. Now there's only 1 number missing in this block. It's a 2. We'll put our 2 here. 2 stops that from being a 2, so the 2 goes here. And the last number that we need for this block here is an 8. Okay, this column here is lacking a 2. We don't have a 2 yet. And there's a 2 blocking this square and a 2 blocking this square, so we can say that the 2 has to go there. And then when we look across, we'll find 8 is missing from here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 will go here. 9 is our last number there. Okay, 8 blocks across here, 8 blocks up there, so this is our square of 8. Now there's only one number missing in this column. 1, 2, 3. We don't have a 4 yet, so 4 goes here. 4 stops this from being a 4. 4 has to go here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 7 stops this from being 7. And the last number to get, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You see how we play this game? It wasn't too difficult, was it? Hope not. Hope you understood it. It's a game of logic. It's not a game of mathematics. It's purely logic. There's no adding or subtracting even. Absolutely nothing like that to do. So I hope you enjoyed that game. And there are plenty of easy and beginner videos on this channel. So subscribe to the channel and check out the list for easy or beginner videos, or Guardian easy, especially for a Monday. Very easy stuff. Okay, thank you very much for joining me. Hope to see you again. Bye bye.